Hey, I'm just sitting here thinking, oh, music, music helps you to recapture moments and emotions from those moments to help you like relive it. And I love the way the music makes me feel. Time jumping. That's what it feels like. Going back to listen to like some 80 vibe music, even probably 90s. It will really take me back, and I wasn't even born in those times. It's like I can like tap into other people's like memories with the help of like their memories being projected, them projecting their memories onto like the TV shows, not the TV shows, but not only the TV shows, not only movies, you know what I'm saying? How can I say it? Like people like born in those times, they projected the energy and the nostalgia like of those memories on those, movies and the music that they made. So like listening to it, it's like you can tap into like their point of view and their memories with the help of like the projection that they you know what I'm saying, they put into these movies, and you know what I'm saying, all of that. But yeah, man, it's like literally time jumping, literally a time machine. Like music is a tool to like take you back to certain moments, like as long as there's like music that you remember and stuff, like, or not that, but like if there's like a way that you can put those feelings into like the instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like they talking about like people, saying they're gonna get the technology to like, in the future they're gonna have the technology to build a time machine and all that, but music is already a time machine. And I believe that if we all meditate, on certain things, we can literally, change. Like we can literally take ourselves back in time, rewind things, because it's us that's the technology. We're the time machine, really. And I feel like they want to use us to take us back to like, you know, certain timelines so they can have more time and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna get into all of that. But yeah, we the technology, man. We're the, you know what I'm saying? They want you to think that stuff is about to get so crazy, but really it's all about, what I'm saying, the quantum mechanics and all of that type of stuff, man. We are the quantum computers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're using us to like do certain things. Because when I listen to certain music, like my whole life changed. Like things just start to flow differently. Like power of music is like, it's real. It'll literally make certain things happen that wouldn't have happened if I didn't like tune in to that, because music makes you tap into, unconscious places in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel like you floating and all that, but little do you know that, it's actually possible for you to like, music can actually help you to manifest those abilities that you desire to have, like the ability to levitate, fly, and all of that. Like music can literally help you do that. And it takes for you to be aware of the fact that You know, nothing is possible. Nothing is impossible, man. It's when you listen to music, you automatically feel like everything is possible. It takes you out of this like illusion, you know, like because it's like this, you know, this world is like in a low frequency, and it's not natural. So like when you raise your frequency, you're more in a natural place than you know you were before. You're more connected to the source when you were listening to music, to your child, your inner child, and all of that. I believe the 5D ascension, you know, the taking place, the taking of the place of the new earth, you know, coming, you know, happening. I feel like music has a lot to do with that. Because even like in movies, you'll see like, I remember in certain like Disney movies, like the characters like would sing and it's like everything else would like vibrate and match the energy, like, and they would like join the frequency. And I believe singing is very like, it's the most powerful form of expressing like your emotions. Because I believe singing can literally, I know singing can literally like, you can literally control the environment, manipulate the environment with your electromagnetic field with singing and vibrating that, you know, in the earth frequency of the heart. Cause me, like, you know, I did certain things, like, you know, I tapped in and I manifested some things, man. And I want to, you know, let it be known, like, if you feel like you want to float, you can literally activate something in your DNA. If you don't have it in your DNA already, you can manifest it or create it. Cause me, I feel like I already had like the you know the DNA to like, it was just dormant. Because I was always aware that, you know, it's possible for me to do these things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the time came to where I got clear revelation of what it was, and I tapped in and I manifested. I activated. And the reason why the world is so dense is because the music. It's literally that's the main thing. That's the reason why it's so low vibrational out here. It's literally because of the music. Because the music affects how people feel. And how people feel, it affects what they do, it affects their actions, it affects, you know, the actions affect, you know, the environment, spiritually and like physically. Because on a physical level also, everything looks bland and colorless, lifeless. People are not really rocking like colorful clothes and all of that. They're not really expressive or creative as much. You know, the collective healing is not going to be done by doing shadow work. It's literally by doing the most simplest thing, and it's by just tapping into music. That's the easiest way to tap in, is just to listen to the right music and to align your heart with that music and the vibrations, like the frequency. Because when you listen to certain like tones in the music, it makes you want to do better. It makes you want to like be clean and have a loving heart. You know what I'm saying? It just aligns you with that. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be difficult. You know, my awakening didn't really happen out of like, oh, I got to do this because this is going to happen and all that, being in panic mode and survival mode. But it's just been the music, really. Music, I've always been close listening to the music that makes my heart, you know, pure. It makes me want to do good things. So it was never hard for me to like spiritually awaken. It was always seamless. That's how it's supposed to be. Things are supposed to come naturally and not forced. Because when things are just too hard, you just aiming too high. That's the reason why it seems too hard. Like people are pressuring you. They're yelling at you to do these things. You know, wake up, yelling at people to wake up and all that stuff, man. Like, It doesn't take all that. It takes the most simplest thing, the most purest thing, man. And that's music and love. Because it's not enough love out here, man. Because I feel like, bro, like, you know, if it wasn't for love, if it wasn't for me finding my passion, I wouldn't be going. I wouldn't even care about improving. I wouldn't care too much about improving, even if I saw like the benefits. Like, it's just not enough love out here to like, cause love is that stuff that gets you flowing. It makes things seamless and less stressful and hard. And it's not enough of that, so everything you do is gonna feel like a 9-to-5 job. So that's why we gotta heal. Like, I want to see color all around me. I want to see beauty around me. Life. It's a bright, sunny day with clear skies, man. It's a perfect day right now. You know, on the side of the house, listening to music, stuff, man, just vibing. Let's all like tune into music, man. That's like, you worried about everything else. Like, music is the best thing in this world, man, because it's gonna save, it's gonna protect you from everything else. It's gonna keep you grounded and focused. It's just literally like a necessity in these times, especially now. Because everything else is just distractions, just too much distractions out here. We're becoming more sensitive to frequency. So it's becoming more of like a mandate to tune in to frequency. Because the 5D Earth is frequency. This 5D energy is frequency. So, and you know, the Earth is passing away. The third dimension is passing away. So we got to tap into frequency now. Because I operate off frequency. Now, like, I don't function the way I used to. My body is literally, my DNA is just changed, bro. I literally need to do spiritual things like every day. Because it's more like food now. Because back then, just food would kind of like bring my energy up. But now it's just like, it doesn't do that much. Not as much as like me doing spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's also like when I force myself too much, when I force myself, you know what I'm saying, I push myself too hard, bro. Also, you know, I haven't really did enough work to like function at my greatest. You know, I get burnt out, man. You know what I'm saying? I woke up with a lot of energy, so I'm cool right now. I'm working right now, and it doesn't really feel like work. Like, bro, I was listening to like 80s music, and it just like took me back to the 80s. Like, I wasn't born in the 80s, but it took me back there, like, also with the help of like the memories of like the movies and stuff like that, the music that I heard that people, they try to like recapture those moments. And it's like, bro, I can tap into their memory depending on how the music they play, like, in the story. They got to explain it also. Like, they don't got to explain it. It's just like I can feel it. But an explanation, a backstory behind like what was their intention of creating this music, it'll be like more helpful. Like music is our way of speaking. Like we're like animals. Animals like use certain like frequencies to communicate. Like they don't use words or anything like that. No, we're animals. We're like more advanced animals, and like we gotta use instruments because we lack that inside of us. I mean, we don't really lack it inside of it. We can sing. We tap into our soul. That's where our power is, man. We just gotta tap into our soul and have a clean soul for that power to be activated, and for us to use that communication again. But it's not gonna be like we're gonna have to like constantly like sing to each other and stuff. Like, bro, it's shadow work. You gotta like purify your soul by singing, through singing and stuff like that, for like your energy to become more potent to the point where you don't, you can speak telepathically to each other. Your heart speaking to each other. But this is a very deep topic, and I'm not just saying this. Like I've been tapped in, and I've been aware of this stuff, but I just really ain't really had like. It just came like a point in time where it's now the perfect time for me to like say it comes naturally. So yeah, man. I believe that the rap music, the 808 and all that is just low frequency. So, I also said in one of my other videos, like, we gotta send from that type of music to like more free and music full of space that makes us feel like we got space to breathe instead of things going so damn fast and things being so damn repetitive. Cause it's like it kind of puts you in this box. It makes you feel like you're. Cause like me, I'm claustrophobic, and when I listen to 808s and all that music, beats for too long, I get claustrophobic, man, and my attention span decreases. Like we need music that's gonna like keep us anticipated for something. It's gonna keep us at a slower pace, more gentle, because there's too much chaos out here. Now that time's going by so fast. Everybody's panicking. Everybody's moving fast. A lot of noise going on. But yeah, that's the video. Have a nice day.